All right, we are back. Let's get the city going. So I did a couple of tests on those two, but we're going back here. I was exploring making money. We might look a little bit at that here today. All right, loading in. So let's see. Got a lot of housing. Just trying to make sure with what we did, things look okay. But these houses over here, man, are going down. Like, I feel like the last time we started, a lot of these guys, so noise pollution. Let's turn it around there. Noise pollution again. What is this one? Noise pollution. Man, it's not really much I can do on the noise pollution piece. It's not even that bad, really and truly, because they abundance of entertainment's good. Internet's, I mean, yeah, like it's generally okay. I don't think the streets that have that tree deal on it really make that much difference. Like, what do you have that's your high noise pollution? So there was the nope, don't know what that was. There's the upgrade you can do on the streets, this thing. But I don't know that that really provides, because they say trees kind of provide a noise blocker, but I mean, it's like so sparse. I can't imagine that's going to make that big of a difference. But we will do that. We'll do that. Um, got that connected underneath now. Some homes here that want to be upgraded. Let's get that going. Go fast. Time. What else? You are complaining about noise pollution. That's low though. High noise pollution. Interesting. Still. Now see the thing is like where is the noise? Let me pause. We don't need to pause. I keep doing that. Where is noise? Bottom. I see it right there. Where does it say there's noise? And what's causing the noise? Oh, business. So there's businesses in here. And those are causing. Okay, so this place is right in between a whole bunch of businesses. And that makes sense. They live next to a business. Okay, okay. I'm kind of following more now. Okay, so what we can do, if that is the case, is I keep wanting to go to pause. We will bulldoze that building, but instead add more business to that area. So when we bulldoze these, housing doesn't come back there, and probably should do the same thing here. So we've got two houses. All of these are houses too. They're not complaining about it, interestingly enough. I mean, unreliable mail service. Well, let's solve that. Pretty easy to solve, I think. Got one there. No, no, it never seems like this really, because like it's still red everywhere. Let's undo all of this. So mail service is red, mail rate. So I wonder if it's more of a, we need more post offices. Sorting facility. We don't have that. We just have this. Um, Post coverage. Okay, so the coverage is high. Dark green over here, so it's not as high, but this is high here. This sorting facility processes stores both local and intercity mail. Mail going to and coming from outside the city is carried by high capacity post trucks, which helps reduce mail related traffic on the roads. Can be upgraded with extra loading ramp, storage extension, automatic sorting. I mean, I don't Is that what they're complaining about? Okay, so postal facilities are the green. So it's right there and they're complaining about it. Post vehicles? Yeah, there's not very many of them. Where is that post office? It's right here. To extended storage to help store mail, increase space for more postal van. So they have two. They have one upgrade on both. And stored mail is at an all-time high. Like it's way up there. We could not do much with this because we can't delete this to add on to the end of it. We're kind of trapped on the back road here because we can't really add in that. It would break the road. The only other way we could do that is take it and move it somewhere over here, but we're in a residential area there. I could put it over here. I don't know that I actually have enough room. So we could do that. What is that? Have we escape? We'll come back. Where did it show? So I got an envelope there. Just making sure I don't push it to another area that another envelope would be. We got one there. I don't see another one right there. Oh, yeah, I think it's fine. All right, so let's do that. Let's move it. We'll move you to. I'm gonna give you a lot of room. How about there? And then we probably still didn't have enough room to give that building another building, but let's see. Might have still messed up. Oh, I can't push it that way. So it's got to move over to the right. Well, shucks. How about there? And then now we put another building in. We could do one only of those. We could do one more of these. So we'll do that. I think that works. Okay, so now we got 40 vans delivering. And then let's just check the mail sorting deal, which was here, sorting facility. I mean, I just don't know if it really. I don't know. It seems like everyone in the world complains about this, so why don't we spend some money on it? 97 points. We got tons to unlock, so why not try, I guess, and see. And then what we can do is do a much bigger area for this guy. So why don't we come like, I turn the camera around, and we'll do like a more central area, like out here someplace. Where I don't really care what's out here so much anymore. So we can say like on this busy road here maybe, like right in the center. And then what else? What does it need for upgrades? So automated sorting, why not? Mail storage extension, extra loading ramps. Sure. And then this is an upgrade. We don't need that yet because we're still building it out. And hindsight, I probably should have looked at this road before I built that to see what's going on. Looks like there's a wreck. That's why it's stopped. We always upgraded the inside though. So we got pile up here. Let's make this a roundabout. Need probably that big one. We can go there though. Oh man, it's all the way back here. God, traffic is just going crazy. We can make a roundabout here. See if that would help it at all. And then this one's blocked because this is blocked. And I think what we've done is essentially make made this here. If we do a roundabout here too, and if we do that, so traffic will just start going. And then we could probably increase the street sizes coming into this if it continues, because this looks like it's pretty heavy through here. We could increase it on the outside. So this is a 2-lane. So let's just make it, let's go ahead and do that. We'll make this a 6-lane to the inside like this. Right? That, like that, like that. So now it has a 3rd lane that it can use. And we'll do you the same way. And then we can do, we don't necessarily need to do anything to this, but while we're upgrading, that's just gonna go. Okay, so we got a lot of upgrades and a lot of the road there. There's some traffic here too. What are we facing here? It's 2 lights together, which obviously isn't ideal. We could stop the connection here. It could be a no connection. We could do this. If we deleted these 2 parks, we could take the road and T-bone it right in here. Is another thing we could do, and it would stop this 2 connection thing going. Um, 2-lane road. I don't know that anything we do. It's just there's 2. I mean, I think no matter what we do with that, it's gonna be a problem. So let's do it. We got the combination. Are they happy? They are happy too, unfortunately. They're happy too. So I could disconnect it here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just, if I disconnect there, and we come back, I think it's just a 2-lane road. Like that. I don't connect it. They don't, it did bulldoze him anyway. We might as well just bulldoze the heck out of it and redo the road. So we come here, that whole road, really. We gotta do the whole road just for that. So then we come back in with a 2-lane road, connect it in like that, and then like that. Okay, and then we lost. Hold on 1 second. I hit play. Did these come back? Sadly, they got condemned and will not come back. What in the heck? Keep hitting buttons in the window exit, sorry. Pause. We got these guys to worry about next. 1 second. So we do that. Where are you? What's going on, Miss Man? How are we doing today? So leave all that out. Okay, we got our connection in. And then we can move you. Put you maybe, you know what we can do? Do something different. Kind of like these bigger parks. Campfire site though. I don't know if that's. There's nothing that kind of fits that shape. What are you? You're not really that big either. We could do. Oh, that's huge. Those are all pretty big. Tennis court. Tennis court's pretty big too, but it's long. Is not what I'm trying for. Yep. So I want one that fits that section. That's what I'm looking for, and I'm not seeing one. Large city park's way too big. What up, Sarah, Sarah? I didn't think internet was working for you. I think I'm just gonna move these guys over there. I guess we'll do it there, and if we need to move that, we can. You will probably end up getting moved. I'm surprised you're able to get connection to this. That's great. It's really great. Me too. I guess Wi-Fi is working is the point, or how are you using it? Could do a business right here. No, it can't because it's connected to the road. Inflow. Okay, so you did get Wi-Fi. Alright. So we were solving a traffic problem, which this dog park we still need to move, but I don't know where to move that to. Maybe we move it here. Could do. Look at that. We could put two parks together, which makes absolutely no sense. I don't like how the parks divide. Like it just ends like right there. Makes no sense. Where else could we put this? Could put it at the end of the cul-de-sac. Does that even work? No, not really. Overlapping item. We got this one, Hayden Life over here on Frosty Street. That's Austin Street. Maybe put it on Frosty Street. It's pretty red the whole way down. All right, Frosty Street now has a park with a crime on it. Well, I appreciate you trying to tune in. Do. So I trying to resolve this traffic jam that's here. We had two stop areas, one here and then one here, and so I redid the road from going down here to going directly into this and making an actual intersection. So let's see if that does any good. It's still 2 lanes everywhere. I don't see a lot of traffic. Like, I'm sorry, pedestrian now? There is quite a bit of pedestrian. Well, other than moving that school and bulldozing and making pedestrian walkways, that intersection is as good as it's going to get for now. So let's come back, and over here earlier we had some high noise and with, so here's one I found. If you have residential buildings across the street, like, let me put it this way. So like these two share the same street. So if I have a residential and a business across from it, the residential will complain that the business is noisy. It's like the residential or the Karens, if you will. And I don't blame them because I'd probably Karen the heck out of that too. Yeah, like right here, we've got residential buildings here, right? We've got office buildings here, and then this guy is unhappy. High noise pollution, -3. So he's getting pollution of noise from these businesses because they're just loud and obnoxious. Apparently, what is this? Laura's Lentils is making so much racket that the building is condemned. So what my theory was in that the buildings are doing great business because they're across from residents, which sucks because if I put a business here, they're going to lose a whole bunch of shoppers. One other way we could solve this, besides just going and putting a business in there, is maybe doing one of these mixed housing units. And I don't know if people that would move into that would have as much of a problem with the business because the business is actually built into the building. Let's see if that makes a difference. This guy's already hurting for customers at this point, so I don't know. What we could do on that one maybe is just replace him with the same thing. I don't know if that's really going to be a good idea or not, but let's see. So now that building is a 2 for 1, if you will. And we got the same problem kind of over here. All right, let's do the same thing here and see what happens. We'll do, because what I don't want to do is take away all of the people that are there trying to buy from those businesses and just wipe them all out. Technically, they're already trying to move. Oh, this guy just decided he's out. What are you doing? You're content, but you're condemned. Unreliable mail service. Do we have mail in this area? We do. It's right down the street, fool. Well, that hurts my feelings, literally. So, oh, it already fixed itself. I don't understand the mail service thing if I'm keep getting those. You having mail service issues, Vince, man? You getting that yet in yours? I think you said you're about up to 30K. I don't know if I had it right around then or it was about 100K when I started hitting it. So this guy is now complaining about noise pollution, and he is in between a bunch of businesses. Well, he's next to a business. So what we could do, and there's a whole bunch of housing in the area, we could make a park in his place. Oh, there's a park right there. I wonder if the separation of that park, putting it here, would then allow these guys to be happier. I mean, it's worth a shot, so let's do this. We'll move park there. And then I think we can do row housing on the corner. Let's try that. Let's try that. Play. By the way, if you're watching, if you would do me so kind as a favor to leave a thumbs up like on the video. And if you're not a subscriber, man, if you would subscribe, that would mean the world to me. I would really appreciate it. Trying to get my numbers up would really be helpful. This guy's having problems with healthcare. All right, well, let's take a look at healthcare real quick. So we've got healthcare and death care. This whole area is just right on the cusp. And I think that's the county line, actually. I think he's doing Misty Shores, which is here. And I think Coastal Row. Well, now I don't know. Let's find out. Coastal Row. Yeah. So he's in the wrong county, I think what we ended up having to do. I could push him on their side of the street, but that didn't really help. So then the question I would have is, where is the next closest healthcare? Let me undo. Look at him right there next to it. Is he busy? He's not that busy either. We could add another district. We could put Coastal Row in there. Let's try that and see if that makes a difference. I don't think I can upgrade him anymore. More patience, but they're not out of patience at this point. The ambulance capacity would be what I'd want to upgrade, but I believe all of them have been done so, and that guy's not doing any more space. This guy doesn't need any more space, and then we got this one here, and same thing. They're all patient-wise, they're all doing quite well. Police headquarters, and then we've got the hospital. And I never did district the hospital, by the way. So it's just overall everything. Doesn't matter where it's going. So it just goes to the entire city. That one's going to those two. I don't know if by putting that in 2 districts it'll help, but we could certainly build another one like out here someplace maybe, and that would cover a bigger, wider area, or maybe even down like over here. So if I undo, all of this. So healthcare coverage, that's street coverage, and that is good. Building coverage, however, gets a little iffy in this section here, which is right where that guy is. I think he's like right there. So hopefully that'll change over time. All right, well, let's let that tick, and then we'll see. What else? We got traffic, and we got some crime happening. The crime I don't know how to resolve, because if we look, let's do the same thing here. Let's uncheck everything. We'll zoom out, and then police coverage. This is green streets, showing coverage as green. So the police will get there, and then you say crime probability, it's all green. So I can't do much with that. And then you've got all of the other pieces. And then coverage, right? Or 3% chance of having a crime, which is really good, I would think. My only problem is that the crime success rate is 49% if they do a crime. We've got a lot per month. And then jail, we have plenty of jail availability. And we have plenty of prison because we made the Alcatraz the last 2 or 3 episodes ago now. I don't know on that. Okay, we got another house to bulldoze. Bulldoze you. All right, what else we got? We got some more these guys we could place in. So condos. What if we put down a beach condo? Beach condo. Do it like here. Right on the beach condo. Done. And then apartments. We could put the apartments down maybe over here. We put them like right here. All right, so what did that? I think they gave us stuff. Well-being within a 2-kilometer radius. That's cool. And then the condos. Where are you at? I don't see the condos though. Oh, maybe I missed it. Business. We got this one-stop gas station. Attractiveness citywide. Import cost -1 well-being within a certain area. So we could put down a gas station. Maybe we put a gas station down like off the side of the road over here someplace, maybe like inner town, inner city, I should say. We could do it like here, kind of like downtown, if you will. Maybe leave a little bit of room in case we want to upgrade that street. But right there, gas station downtown. Let's look at it. It's kind of cool. It's a legit American gas station. What's that? Does it have a name? One stop station. Can we rename it? We can. I call that Speedy Stop. See a lot of those across the US. All right. Well, we got a lot down here we need to look at. So we got some burnt down buildings. It's not what I meant to do. Burnt down buildings like you, and let's just check on this one. Noise pollution is an issue. Business behind them, but not in front of them. Interesting. Okay, well, not much I can do about that. And these guys all want to be upgraded. So let's do a little bit of upgrading, why don't we? We'll do dense housing across this. And we'll do some row homes here and all through here. And we already have row homes here, it looks like. We can put some row homes there, there, and all across here, and all across there. Same with here. And now let's get the bulldozing. Bulldoze all of this. Okay, all that's already good. These guys, see, there's low demand for those other housing. Probably could do really high density right here on this one. Let's see if we can get that to get in, because it looks like they want it. We want the really high density. Yeah, see, they build right off the bat. In fact, pause. I do not want them building off this. So let's undo that. And let's do that. That. Now we'll hit play, because I don't want them building facing that direction. In fact, I really don't want you not taking up that whole spot. Can you take up the whole thing? And small block. Okay, do want to see what is the issue here. We've had this a few times. So it's the exit lanes causing a backup on the highway. So we got 2 exit lanes. And if I were you, delivery van, and you're trying to get through the intersection, what's going on here? It's literally a standstill. I got a lot of pedestrians going across here, I see, for no apparent reason. Oh, maybe they're trying to get over here. Okay, what if we did a walking path across? Could we just do like one major walking path across to solve this? Make it over everything? Probably not. Because I think these guys won't come to it. I was thinking like the street, the pedestrian street, and make it above the ground. What if we do one of these guys, right? And let's build it like up. Not 10, we'll do, gosh dang it. There. 7, I think it was the minimum. So we could do all the way across. Oh, didn't let us go across that apparently. No, it does. Just got to get it further. Okay, so we're 2 over. No, it doesn't. Oh, there we go. For whatever reason, it's got to be further. So we can do that and bring it to the other side of the street. Like here. Okay. And then we can do curves. And then come down to 0. To there. Okay. And then on this one, can I just go straight up to it? Maybe? No? It's pretty close. I mean, it's on a hill. Maybe that's my problem. What if we do curve? We come out here and then curve back. Oh man, come on, really? Almost works, but not really either. That's strange, man. All right, so it was 7.5 high, down to 0. How far does it need to go? It needs to go that far out. So if we do, what if we just go to 5? Not really sure. my thoughts are like, can I go to 5 and then make it come right back down again because I went to 5? So that's an interesting hook. And then now I come down to 2.5. Like here? Okay, just come straight down. What's going on, Max? How we doing today? By the way, if you'd like a street named after you, let me know what you'd like me to call it, and we'll get you a street. Got a few other subscribers that have streets, and we just name them, and when they check in, we go and check their street at times. I take that back out. By the way, where are you from, Max? Let's go down to 2.5 and then do a curl. And it still doesn't like it. I mean, that's just nuts. Okay, right there it did. That would work. Okay, so we come back here, we come 2.5 there. Do not make fun of my name. No, I'm not making fun of your name, buddy. Not making fun of your name. Well, maybe, can we do 0 now? I mean, 2.5 is like a slide going on there. I guess, but I don't think that's gonna look right. I don't understand why that connects. At least it did. Okay, so we got a lot of these guys still trying to get on here too. If I could connect in from here down, that'd be great. We can do straight. I don't think that's even gonna work. What if we go up to 2.5 and then break it here? And then now bring it down to 0? Oh, you are, huh? Okay. Same here, bud. I'm in the Pacific Northwest. Probably don't sound like it because I'm not from here, but I'm here now. Oh, dang, that didn't work. We got a lot of people from Europe that usually join later in the day, and I'm starting a little early, so I guess it's just early for the regular crowd. I guess Vince Man was on. He's from Europe. But a lot of people from everywhere that seem to be joining up. Are you a City Skylines player? Are you just kind of like watching people play? What's your game of choice? How about maybe I curve it still? It's just weird to have to curve it in the middle of the thing. This is the strangest. Oh, how about that? Okay, that worked. I'm content with that. And then if we get rid of this now, maybe they'll start using it. Man, having to finagle those things, terrible. Definitely don't want any there. Definitely don't want any of this trash. Or that, possible. All right, let's see if they'll start using it now. Because it's really, yeah, they're going up it now. And these guys are, I don't know what they're doing over here. This guy, oh, I thought that was a guy running onto the highway. So it's a pedestrian walkway. If you look at my traffic jam, I got people, and there's a crosswalk here. I need to kill that. They're walking in front of my traffic and it's slowing it down. So I'm trying to get rid of all the pedestrian crossings and push them to getting up here. But my problem is there's hills in this intersection, so I might actually have to wipe the entire intersection out and do it from scratch. But we're seeing if it's working. I mean, look at the amount of people that just took that already. So we got the other side of the street to consider too, because the issue is going to be they want it on both sides. It's just one of those things. But the idea here is, oh, we got another one there. feel like they keep popping back up. The idea is we want to get people off the intersections to allow the, see how they're just walking across here? To allow the traffic to move. It's just at a stalemate here. Like, this guy's doing some, I think he's trying to get to the middle lane to go straight. Blocking him, blocking, I mean, I don't know. Wow, traffic's terrible. But it's part of the game. Um, Part of the game. You know, we've got traffic issues everywhere in the game times. So, and we've got control on a few things which we can do. So if you go into this menu here, you can do like no left turns, no right turns, and all those kind of things. You can take out stoplights. You can put in the roundabout, which we did. We can add more lanes to where there's more turning lanes. But if you see right now, most of the people walking, I'm hoping, are not going to be. See, they're running across, and that's going to start stopping my traffic again. I have a feeling because I don't have an up ramp right here, they're not seeing it from way back here that it goes over. Just the AI is not seeing it. But they are coming up here, which is interesting. They're not crossing this major intersection again. Man, look at the horde of people. So let me see if I can do another on-ramp or up-ramp right here. Be nice. Maybe I lower that down slightly to go across here. Let me pause real quick. So then if we delete this section, let's say, I come in with, let's go like 5 high because it's up in the air. Shouldn't matter, right? Yeah, so we're 5 high, which is great because it's so low to the ground. Perfect. And then I don't care how high you have to go for that one. And then now, because it's so low, it almost looks lower than 5. We go down to 0. We're on a curve. Oh, come on, work with me here. Work with me here. What if we do way out here? Come back. Nah, nothing. Okay, if I go straight. It's just not liking me. What if we did this on one before, but we went the other direction, right? So that would work and catch people coming from that direction. And then I could take this here, and that would work. Okay, so they would go that way coming back. I don't know if that's gonna work, but let's see. And then we need to connect this actually still too. So then we go from here to there. Let's see. So the whole point is we don't want these yahoos. Tony Serrano. And who's his partner in crime? Rhonda. Gosh, Rhonda. What else we got? We got a Opelia. And we got these two guys. Aspen. All of these people walking in front of traffic. They have no reason to do that. They're still doing it even though it's there now. I got a few of them walking over that way though. Got a few. But the traffic's actually subsided for the most part. I'm gonna have to probably bulldoze the whole area eventually though, I think. It's still backed up on the highway over here. I mean, it's like way back here still. So we've got the exit here, which is doing all right. And then we come up here and they're splitting. So it's people that want to go straight versus the people that want to go off to the side. Rhonda. That's right. Sarah gets it. I don't know how to solve for that at this moment. Charge my phone a little bit. So we could do another lane going up maybe and bring this out longer. I don't know if that's going to help though. It's this exit right here that's causing us a problem. The other thought I had would be to create an off-ramp here, but I think what's happening is all of my traffic is just picking the first exit because like I don't have any. I do actually have a little bit of traffic here. Could do that. I could do another exit back here getting off the road. Let me make it come here, no left turn. Let's try that, just see what happens. So let's do a one lane to start with. So we'll go highway, one way, and then we want to be on a curve. I probably wish I hadn't done this. There, right? Okay. And then we'll come in like there. And then the idea would be, you cannot turn, sir. No left turn. And there's no crosswalks, and there's no lights. You just literally go across that. Now, the one thing I do need to figure out now is pedestrians, because that'll slow it down. So let's do this. Let's see if we can just do a 5 across there. So it'll come like here maybe. And it doesn't like 5. Man, I wish I could do a 5. Well, it came 5 out here. Where did it? Certain point it liked the 5. Like right here it liked the 5. That's weird. Why didn't it like it here? Odd. So I can do 7 here maybe. I might try something silly. I'm gonna go 7.5 there, just see what it does. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do a 5. And I'm gonna start it right here. Can I connect in? Can I connect into you? Okay. 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 I don't get it. So let me do a 5 that way. I don't know. Okay. And then why that's important is you don't have to go from 7.5 down, and it doesn't take so far to come down to 0. So now to go down to 0, you just do that, and it's just this little bit. Whereas before, heck, it even connected in the road at 5, just like that. But it wouldn't let me bring it across at 7.5. So the point here now is this guy, Johnny, should come up here instead. They're not catching the fact it's there yet. But hopefully, eventually they see it and they don't go across there anymore. It takes a minute for the AI to see it. And no cars are getting off here. No, as soon as I said it, 3 bikes took it. Man, they're still crossing. It's almost as if I need an on-ramp right here. I think they'll get it eventually. It just takes the AI a little bit to see it. By the way, are you playing City Skylines? Anyone watching? If so, tell me about your city. How many people do you have now at this point? What's your population up to? Looks like I'm killing 104 an hour apparently. 101 an hour. Interesting. I don't think I've ever looked at that. Where is birth rate? Here we go. So my population is at 216K. I'm making babies, but I'm also killing people. Where's the negative come in then? Going down. Welcome back, sir. Now it's negative 46 an hour. I don't know. I don't see them taking it, interestingly enough. They're not doing the overwalk. That person's gonna get Linda. Listen, Linda. That's not where you're supposed to be walking, Linda. I wonder if, for whatever reason, this is causing a problem. But they are taking my exit now, which is I'm thankful for. So that, and look at this, the traffic's somewhat relieved. It's probably outside of traffic hours now is why. So Max, I don't know if you heard me ask the question, but are you playing City Skylines? Let me see. I will do that. Build some more homes over here since you asked. Let's do first we gotta build some streets. So let's do a couple of streets. We'll do maybe we do a main road off the back to here first. So we'll do a 4-lane road coming up the hill. Try to make it it's on a bridge almost, so it looked like. Okay. Let's do some windy roads up here. So we'll come before the bridge. Turn like that. Got a little crazy on that one. Kind of trying to follow the path of that other street a little bit. And we'll curve back in on ourselves. I wanted to go that way. That way. And we'll just T-bone back into here. You know, it'd be nice is if I could T-bone back into there. So let's do like, what would that be? Right about there. So let's do a straight road. You 180 to there. Now we come back to the curve. Next stream, please play the finals. What is that? What kind of game is that? I have to look it up. The finals, huh? The finals. It's not one I've heard about. Oh, this is one of the I was gonna say like Steam games. I guess it's on Xbox too, though. You like that game, huh? It's like a shooter. Okay, I'll look more into it. I don't usually play shooters, if you will, these days, but I will certainly look into it and consider it. What other games are you playing besides that, or any? Is that your main game these days? So it looks like low density housing is now becoming more of a thing. We're not going to build off this. Actually, yeah, we can build off this main street. Actually, we could do business off that main street. Here and here. And then maybe a little bit in here and here. Shooter game. Yeah. Okay. Is that like your favorite game right now? The finals? I played a lot of Overwatch before I started playing this. That was kind of my cup of tea. It's not really shooter, but it's more strategy. I did like it a lot because it made you, I don't know, rely on your team. It's a little more team based than a lot of games. Has the healer, and you know, it's hard to really do well if you don't have a full team that's helping. So it's not an individually based winning game. All right, we'll just do the poker on these guys because I don't really care where they build. Ah, FC24. Did you see my videos on that? The two I've got out? Is that how you found me? I've got two career mode videos that I put out here recently. And then we'll do big business in here. And maybe we do a mixed unit, like right there. Maybe another one right there. You just subscribed. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, Max. Low rent housing. I don't really have any low rent housing anymore, do I? Maybe we come over here because it's next to this and see if we can get anyone to like the low rent housing. We come in, got 4-lane road, so let's match that up. And then we come out to 112. And we go back to there. All right, and then maybe we do another 112 this way. Okay, come back. And then we'll do the same thing again. Come back. 112 all the way down, 90 there. And then what we can do on this one, we'll do like a walkway through from here to here. And then we'll put in, I don't know, we need the parking place, but we can do that later. So let's do low rent housing here, here, here. And I'll put in a nice park. We'll do dog park. Do like here? Nope, I am not, man. I'm from the US, just like you. Yeah. Originally from Texas, but I'm not there now. Let's do build a parking place. A small lot right there. And then maybe we do a little bit of business right in front. We'll do like a couple of those guys and see what shakes. So there's kind of a low rent housing area, if you will. We'll put some businesses, so maybe some of these guys here. There. Office buildings, I should say. Maybe a little bit office there. There. By the way, you know, your name is actually pretty famous right now. You were saying don't make fun of it earlier, but you may not know, but there's a guy playing, he's a racer in F1, and his name is Max Verstappen. Have you heard of him? He is ruling the F1 circuit this year. He's doing extremely well. So if you're into racing or whatever, you might check that out. He's Norwegian. He's from Norwegian? Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think he's Norwegian. He races for Red Bull. Man, this high density, medium density housing is just not going well. Coder Park. All right, Sarah, here's your new building. Modern office building where coffee gets converted into game design, art, and code. And that sounds like my heaven right there. Yeah, parks have to be right there, don't they? So I built the outdoor gym kind of across the street. It's what I did here. I don't think I've got any parks really in this area here. Let's look at that. There you go. Yeah, he's a cool dude, man. It's funny because I've rooted for him for a few years now, and now he's so dominant. He's just killing it this year. Got no parks over here now. If I do one here, that doesn't help those streets. That might, though. And then that might, though. And they wanted to move out as soon as I built the park. All right, let's look at our coder building. Where did we get that? It's over here. I think it's a business. Where did that go? Dairy house, oil refinery, coder park. All right, so +1 to university graduation chance, +5 well-being, 5% interest in university education, +1 office efficiency. All right, I'm gonna say this right now. We're putting our office. We're gonna put Coder Park out here with the Ferris wheel, and I think what is this building here? Kind of like that actually, pink and sparkly. I don't want to take over that one. Oh yeah, buddy, we are raking the money in. So the reason I've got that is if you look at my income, I'm making 500 million a month or an hour, yeah, my monthly balance. And I actually have a way of increasing it. I haven't done it yet. We can work in that here in a bit, but making tons and tons of money on this. Can put it there or here even. I don't really feel like these businesses are doing. I guess they are 4 or 5. They're up on this hill, which I did. Oh, it's a 5 of 5 business. Look at that one. You don't see many of those. These are doing really well, actually. A little park behind there. And then I got all of these houses here. We got our condo. We could put it next to the condo over here. Next to this rock face even, maybe across here. Let's see. We could do it like right in this vicinity. Or we could do it. Oh, we can't do that side because it's in the water. We could come over here. Put it here. What are those? Are those housing? These are houses. Could do it here too, next to the castle. I feel like because it's my building, so I'd probably work there. We do it over here. So let's do that. Can't get it on the water without. Actually, you know what we do? I want to be on the water because why wouldn't you, you know? Terraform just slightly. So we'll do a lower brush size. We'll go about 50, and we'll push out just a little bit. Actually, push out quite a bit here. I got another idea we're going to do too. So we'll push a little bit further out than I would have normally. Come back in, make sure it fits, and it does. So we'll come in maybe right about there. And there is our coder building. Coder Park. And we're going to call this Coffee Coder Park. Cool. City's too big. That's funny. Can't have it too big of a city. All right, and we're going to do this. We're going to go and we're going to make this a little pretty. So we're going to do a little winding running track. Let's see, we'll do. Guess I went too far to the left on that. Come back. So we'll do a hook this way, then a hook back. There we go. And we'll curve back in. We'll curve back out. You can curve back up and through here. All right, and then now we probably need to put some trees back in because we just hit a bunch of them. So let me go find the spruce. We want max strength on that. We put a whole bunch in here. And then all on here, all on here, and get it built back up again. Cool. And then can we do individual ones? Because I don't think it planted a whole bunch that I thought it would have. Got a whole bunch in here we could have planted and it didn't do it. All right. Interesting. Can't fit that one in. Well, cool. I got Coda Park. I'll give it a shot, man. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream it, but I'll take a look at it for sure. Thanks for the recommendation. If you got any more at times, let me know, man. I'm happy to take a look. And when you gotta go, I get it. Life comes first, right? About that. Go there. Okay, cool. So we got Coder Park. Max, it was nice meeting you. Hope to see you again and have a great rest of your day. All right, so we got that. We got our castle. Cool. We added in our what other ones did we not use yet? I think we've got the ones for industry we probably should do. So we got a dairy. Let's do dairy out here somewhere. Kind of put it on the road, if you will. Bet you it'll have some interesting adverse reactions to the. I wonder if it's going to be bad or not. Let's see if I put it down. Does it cause any issues? Low ground pollution, low air pollution, and noise pollution is pretty significant. But imagine the school is the same way it is. Man, every school I plant down is just packed immediately. All right, so we got the dairy down, and then we had one more on industry, which was the oil refinery. So let's go toss that down with the rest of our oil and all of this over here. Outfits. Outfits is a game. We got Switchcom, and then we got these two there, and we got Exxon here. Oil refinery. It's almost like we should put all of this stuff next to the ocean, if you will. Like out here. How do you see where the road goes on this one? Can't tell. Is the road on that side or this side? Road required. I get it, but where's the road? It's not asking for a road. Okay, if I put it here, it probably would show it to you. Oh, it's the side. Interesting. Oh, okay. So it's like this is where it would need to be. All right. So we could do maybe more down here. There. And then I'd kind of like to move you next door. Let's get the road first. Oh. Outfits is okay. You're still talking about final score. All right. You'll wait. I see outfits. Okay, so you're talking about like the skins in Fortnite, but they have outfits in that game. I think that's what you're saying. That's cool. So do I want to make it come into here? I don't know if that's wise. I don't know if I could make it that come this direction either. I could certainly go in between these guys. This is a 8-lane road. So let's do 8 lanes. We'll go. Can I do? Yeah, that 10. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this or not. 10 into U to 0. That worked. Okay. And then it goes over that. And then we're going to come back down to 0. Make sure it's straight. 180. Perfect. And you're just going to come all the way out. Straight down. Like that. So that's my busy road. And then we can connect you with the 4-lane road into here. That's... I don't really want to connect this in, but I could. I'm just worried that if I do, I'm going to have more traffic coming in from a different angle. Oh, there is, man. Go look at my playlists, and there is definitely a 1. It may not be labeled 1 because maybe I didn't label the first one 1, but it starts from 2 on. And I may have goofed on the 29. It may be 30. I'll have to go edit it if that's the case. Starting to get in the numbers I don't recall, and I just edit the number to fit it right after I record. But I've got tons of... It's in the live section, or it's going to be in my playlists. But they all record, and then you can watch them later on if you missed the live, which, you know, it's up to you. They're pretty long typically. Like I've been going about an hour 15 now, and a lot of them are about 3 hours long. So, all right, so we got that one. Let's move you over here next to it. In fact, we'll do a little space. I'm gonna put some trees in between them. In fact, we got a lot of trees over here that just haven't grown. But let's see if we got room for more. I don't know. Trees, spruce. Not many. It's already got a ton. They just haven't grown up yet. I'd really like this area to start being a little better of like maybe putting spaces in between them all to where they look a little not so packed, if you will. Looks like these guys are just on top of each other. Man, years ago, yep. I used to create FIFA videos pretty heavily. That was pretty much all I did for a long time. Buy you a console. Are you mainly computer, or what are you playing on these days? Uh, get some going there. Okay, so we got the last one of those done. We don't have any of those. We don't have any of those. I don't have any of those. Okay, we got all the signature buildings planted now. It looks like we are facing a traffic jam. What else is new? I don't get how that is a traffic jam. It looks like it's going pretty good. It's complaining for nothing. This is a traffic jam, though. Wow. Way back here, they're trying to get to maybe the exit. I wonder if there was a wreck and we're just facing the very tail end of said wreck. Because it really shouldn't be... Oh, it's these guys trying to get over. I don't know that there's going to be much I can do for that, to be honest. We can probably upgrade the 3-lane road a little further back. But I don't think that's really going to help much. They're just going to decide right at the last minute they want to get over anyway. I don't really see what I can do here. Mobile and PC. Be honest, I really like PC gaming these days. I don't play the first-person shooters as much as I used to. Uh, but, and I will say it's a little harder to have a computer that can do a lot of the games on console that they do. But just depends. Okay, so we've got a lot of trucks trying to turn left here. Interesting. I've never seen that. And then, okay, well, let's see what's going on over here. Why is there a bottleneck? Cars trying to get in? Why are you... Oh, you're just trying to get in there. Why are we stopped? You're causing my problems. Big trucks going in there. So you don't want to build homes next to highways. You want to divide out the homes too. So one thing you can do if you come into the tooltip and you look for noise pollution, see how the highways are bright yellow? And then you see traffic noise pollution. So you do not want any homes near high polluted areas, whether it be pollution or noise pollution. So you don't want to build homes anywhere near any of what you're seeing on the map right now, which is why it's kind of secluded. And I've got buses that bus into here. I've got a train track that you can get on, go to the train station, and go to work that way. So that's kind of one of the things about city skylines that you learn as you go, that you don't want to put housing too close to industry. Fairness and lag, yeah, it's very laggy at times. You're right. In fact, I have the graphics turned significantly down. If you see, like, most of the things are disabled. And then if I go to the bottom, I have these set to medium, which I'll be honest, I should be at ultra, if not high. I'm on a 4070 video card, and it's still having hard times. But they're working on it. They postponed the updates, the DLCs they promised to accommodate getting the performance issues fixed, so they're working on it. I feel like we probably need to make an underground connection to here, because this is really starting to get backed up. I don't really want to do that though. Make this a 3-lane road, we'd have to bulldoze all of these guys, unfortunately, to do it too. I wonder if I did a 3-lane, would it bulldoze everything? I think it will. Let's see, I think 3 lanes here, because it adds the sidewalk still. No, actually, it looks like it's gonna be okay. So we can do 3 lanes without sacrificing anything. Except that building. Oh, it redid itself. Okay, so then now we got 3 lanes going in there. We got this still as an issue. Well, I don't want to build too many homes because I don't have a high demand for it. I mean, it's high here. It goes down extremely quick when I start building. And I built this whole area here when you were watching earlier. You don't want to outpace your other demand too, is the thing. So, and I could just build and build and build, and then I'd have no room on the map, and then we face all other issues like fire that we're facing over here, electricity and things like that. So you've got to build slowly. You can't just keep building on top of what you've got. You've got to go slower. So now we've got demand here for business because we built earlier. So now I can see where business would do well. So we can come in here and build a little bit. So let's see. We got the 4-lane roads. We'll continue this all the way through. Same thing over here. And then maybe we do another set of those houses here, and then we do maybe a business area over there. So if I come this way, I can't see where it is now, so we'll just try cross section. And let's make that walkway go all the way through. I don't like that idea. A lot of roads out of use. Yeah, you're probably right on that. I mean, I have to connect things together in some fashion. And it's for future growth, if you will. Like, all of this is highway that's, I mean, it's had congestion. Like this intersection here, I had to expand at one point because it's being used. But that is, I mean, look at this, the traffic just getting on the on-ramp, it's being used. And then you've got the roads like out here that, yes, I built it in because eventual infrastructure, I'll need it. And I don't know what I want to do here. So I'm still waiting on that. All right, so low rent housing. back in here. Let's do another park. Can do... What did we do before? Campfire site. Large playground. Skate park. We'll do a basketball. Can I put you there? Perfect. And then we can do outdoor gym maybe across from it. Okay. What's going on, Kindu? Surprised you don't have more traffic issues. I'm only 70. Oh man, I have nothing but traffic issues. Let me zoom back out. So I have traffic issues here, right down here. I have traffic issues here. I have traffic issues here. I have it over here. But I do try to zoom in and kind of fix it as I go now. It also depends on the time of day. So right now it's about lunchtime in the game. Well, actually, no, it's evening, it's PM. So I wouldn't think right now would be a time that it's really going to have that bad of an issue. But you can see going south right now, I'm actually hitting traffic surprisingly. I've not really seen that before. So I go to a 2-lane road here, which could be causing part of it. They're just picking on where I have the smallest roads now, putting cars on it. There's not much I can do without making this maybe a 4-lane and then an on-ramp there. And this goes to 3 lanes, then merges back in. Yeah, but I've got traffic, trust me. I re-bulldozed this whole section to build this highway coming through here because I knew I'd need it eventually. So this is my downtown section. And I wanted to have a highway really close to it. So I didn't have anything anywhere near here. So I built both the rail, which it's being used. 136 passengers waiting. So it's actually getting better and better being used. I have no, what's the other one? Tram or subway. I have not gotten into those yet. So I'm kind of thinking that's probably a next step. Are you at any of that yet? Or did you go ahead and buy the tram or the subway for yours, Kindu? Yeah, I got some high content. They're not happy. What mail service is still killing me. What is going on with the mail service, man? I don't think any of these post office box things matter. I think it's just the post office. Slow. So mail accumulation, which they want to get rid of their mail. Mail boxes. Take care, Max. Fake. It's not fake. It's trying to be real. It's a sim. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I think the mail is kind of bugged. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I keep complaining about it. I keep putting in more mailboxes. It doesn't seem to help much. Um, yeah. Oh, we got a fire here. Fire underneath. He's just burned on the side of the road there. Interesting. Yeah, all my traffic's starting now that you said it. You said traffic, and then bam, I had traffic issues. All right, let me finish out this section. So we got more in that area. What do we have here? Small homes. Well, don't move there then. Why are you going to complain about small homes? I don't get that. We can do some small business here, 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 here for now. I almost want to rip one straight out into this other section, but we do that. We put like a windy road in here. No, you're fine. Oh, you're staying. Okay. All good. Let's see. We got a 4-lane, but I'm going to try and bring in. Oh, actually, that is a 4-lane. Let's try and bring a smaller one in. And like that, we'll cut through what I just built, unfortunately. So we'll do kind of like, I don't know, trying to make it look kind of how a road would usually look with a curve in it. Oh, I'm doing one way. No wonder it looked weird. One. So we got 2-lane road. There we go. I think I might have to do a boxy area. Just doesn't seem like this would fit to being a rounded area. So we'll do 90 to 90 on that. We can do maybe cross section here like that. 80 there. Then we'll come to a little bit here as well. It's getting to be about lunchtime here. I gotta decide what I'm gonna eat today. Come on. Ah, that jacked up. I'm gonna delete that. I don't know that I really need to go any further than that. Thought having cargo trains, cargo planes, cargo ships would offload and export trucks on the road, but it does make traffic worse. Subways, okay. So you did do what's the other one? You got subway and tram. You did do the tram already? Does that help with traffic if so? Because I haven't tested it yet. I was trying to keep the game to what I at least understood for traffic for the most part. Trains I didn't understand much, so I did focus on them to start with, figuring, okay, let's learn that a little bit. I really want to go like just a little bit more out on this one. How about there? Perfect. A little bit more. You there. Perfect. Okay. And then now we can just pour in some residential now. We'll do you, and we'll save part for here maybe. I don't want to build that outside road yet. Okay, so let's look at some parks. Park. I want a massive park in here. What's that one I can never put anywhere? It's not campfire. Large city park. Man, that thing is massive. It's gonna tear into my housing, no matter where I put it. All right, we're putting it down. I don't think I've used that one in quite a while. We'll put another one here. So we had 2 big parks. And I think what I'll do is try and build in a walking area on the other side. So we do like this to there. I'll do the same thing over here to there. And we do trees everywhere. Here, dang it, and then there. I like spruce. I don't know why. It's just what I go to for whatever reason. And then we got a bunch of houses coming. Let me broaden this out so we can come out here like this. Now we can build some trees. Let's get some trees. We don't have any trees over here, surprisingly. Let's see, what else? 50% population tram dinner time. Oh, really? All right, man. Kindu, it was nice to meet you, bud. Hope to see you again. Too much homes. You say too much homes is bad, but you still build. I built the last section of what we had just finished. And you asked me to build, so that's why I did it, actually. I was looking at the traffic and the, what do you call it, the industry before that. All right, I think we got some trees in here. Flowers? Bee farm. We're gonna have no flowers. Sarah. We have cultivated flower bush. I lied. We do have flowers. Let's see what we can do with that. Let's see. I don't have a clue what this is gonna look like, and I've got no room for it really. So let's just see if we can put a little bit in this area. It's saving. Sorry, it does that glitch where it put a few in there. You might have to delete these trees out to fit your flower bushes in. Yeah, I think we gotta delete some trees. Let's delete these two. They don't give you an option to move trees, by the way, that I've seen. There's that. We can do maybe a little bit of this side with the bushes too. I'll leave these trees there. And then what's coming over here? Some more flowers down. There you go. The lady has spoken. What else do we got? There's another bush. This one. That's really it. Not really that great once they get built either, unfortunately. I don't have an example. Actually, I think I do have an example. There was a street over here that I fancied up. Right here. See this? I fancied this up one time. Come in. You can kind of see what they all look like. And my graphics card's catching up. That looks like a rock. Because the graphics card's messing up right now. And these look terrible. And it's April too. You'd think they'd be bright and green and pretty, but I think the graphics card's not really giving them their due. All right, I'm curious. Let's see. Let's probably up my setting. Hold on. That's all I need to do. Options. Level of detail. Let's go high. We don't care about animation. Let's do high on that briefly and see how we do. Let me save. Do a save on 82. Yeah, there we go. You see the detail now and the difference? And you can actually see, I didn't turn the animation high, but you can kind of see him waving around a little bit. But you'd figure for flowers, they'd be a little more colorful. I don't know. Sure. You want it to be max? Does that sound right? Let's get you a street. Got a high school or a school someplace. Let's find a school. What about like right up here? We can do Cedar Street. We got Dean Street, Dale Street, Chester. How about Cedar Street? I'm trying to see one that would look well with the way the school's in the background. Let's do Dean Street for you. We'll do Max Ave. I like that. Max Ave. Okay. Here's the street view because you got the football stadium right in the background. So we're on Max Ave. Unfortunately, we do have a fire. But this is your hood, dude. These are your peeps. We got a homeless problem. We got a homeless problem. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna get that cleaned up for you though. We actually have an increase for your street. We could put high density here. We got a little, what do you call those things? Merry-go-round? So we could actually rebuild your street because I got 2 houses on it that are saying they want bigger housing. All good, man. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna rebuild a little bit of your street real quick while you're watching. So we got at least 2 houses on it. And then that one too. So, and we've got, I don't have much demand, but let's try and see. Okay, so I'm gonna pause. And then we'll do one side of it with row homes. which are actually really pretty. And then we'll do this section here with the high density and see if we can get them to build in. And I'll do row homes on this side. I don't know if those row homes are going to build in right away because the requirement for it's low right now. Let's see if that works. This area, see that just blew up. Hold on, I'm going to pause. I get all this to come in together. And delete and then play. So it looks like the high density was pretty big. I'm going to leave it a little barren, and I think you'll see that the new housing. So think of like this street here with these houses. One coming in close. This is what it will look like. And I feel like this is kind of cool because it's got the trees in front of the houses and whatnot. So that'll be what your street will look like here before too long when the demand comes back up. If not, you'll have high density the whole way down, and that'll be even bigger. That'll be more like these big buildings here. So let's see, because I mean, look at the size of those guys right there. Those are really tall. In fact, I could probably drag that out a little further. Let's see. We could do high density for here. We could probably do maybe another half block. Maybe there. See what that does. And then now that those houses are gone, let's put maybe a couple back just to give you some houses there. They may start asking to be upgraded again, but these houses here are going to be those row homes. And then I'm going to do this street too with the row homes. I don't know. There's no demand for it, but they want to be upgraded, which is weird. It's part of the bug, I think. Yeah, we'll keep working on it. I'll keep watching it. So you've got your houses being planted back, the original ones on this side for now, to mirror the larger ones. And I want to actually, one thing I do, when you see the houses that don't fill in the section, typically you can delete them, hit play again, and you can get them back. They're not doing it though. Let me delete all of them and then hit play. There we go. We got two big buildings there. Hopefully a big one will come in there. Let's do the same thing here. Trying to get you some big. I mean, that guy's going to be it. Look at that thing. That is going to be one of the biggest buildings in the place. I don't know. You tell me, bud. How old are you? If you want to give me a roundabout age. So we've got one. I like that building. That's going to be a massive one right there. Be cool. All right. Well, I'll keep an eye on it and see how it goes with that. Maybe a definite skyscraper next to the school. So then over here, oh, you know what we didn't do? The homeless. There is a way to solve some of that. Administration building, that's new. Have positive effects on the citizens' well-being, policy, trades, tax. Okay, well, I haven't put that down yet, so let's go put that sucker down. I don't even know I had an administration building. Come and put it down. Maybe can I do upgrade the size of these roads eventually? I don't know. We do it here. Administration building. Welfare office. Okay, well, that was what I was actually trying to do. And I maybe needed to get two of them. So that guy works at the Farmers Row, Medical Plaza, Highlands Meadow. I need another one over here. So we come in, we got administration. We'll put one over here. Do maybe, that's a big building. That's a big building. So we gotta find a good space for it without deleting a bunch of stuff. Hold on, let me zoom out. So we got a little bit of here. This here might work. Let's see. Nope. Elevation's too bad. What about here? May not fit there. Let's try it and see. Yeah, that's what I'm trying for, buddy. Trying to make it as realistic as possible. Nah, it didn't fit there. Maybe we just do off the main road. We delete a couple of businesses someplace. I'm okay with that. Like, be there. And then this is part of like, it doesn't look real, right? So you come in here to the tooltip and you come into this terraforming, and then you would drag out, flatten all the areas surrounding it like so. And once you've done that, you come back in and then you've got this one where it softens it. And it kind of softens in the cliff a little bit, makes it look a little bit better. And then if you don't like it, you just flatten it out some more. Come further out with it. Well, you got to be careful because the tooltips don't work all that well. So now you got two levels there, which I kind of think that'll be interesting when it builds back. So we come out pretty far this time, and we flatten. It's on a cliff. So we got like a two-stage cliff on the back end now. And then that looks more kind of realistic, if you will. You know, like they're all on a cliff. Kind of got the same section over here doing the same thing, so we'll just bring it further out, all the way down, and then flatten it, and then it's green. No, it's definitely not the best. You're right. There's a lot of things we could do better. What's neat is I've created it, and then this is my first run at City Skylines in probably over a year, probably over 2 years. I haven't played in quite a while. And then there'll be some patches, some DLCs, all of that that come out within the next few months. We start a new city, whole different map, whole different theme, islands or something else. I don't know. Kind of cool. There's a lot of different maps. We're obviously on the one for San Francisco. So yeah, my intention would be to build, and here's like the full view, I guess, if you will, of all of it. So you've got all up into this row right back here to build. So we've got all of this section still to fill in. But yeah, we fill in that. Maybe by that point, there'll be another expansion. And then we can, or DLC. I've got the ultimate, so I've got whatever additions they come out with, which I think they said they're pushing to like Q1, from Q1 to Q2 now. So come spring, we'll have all of those advancements we can add into the map. All right. Well, it is 11 here, I think. 11:30. I need to go check out lunch. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. What is going on? Waiting for hearse. Is that a building? It is a building. Pause. Delete you. I don't want anything building back here. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna save here, and I will probably stream a little bit more this afternoon. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream here, and then I don't know, give me a few hours and maybe I'll be back. We can do it again later on this afternoon, but I'll be streaming periodically throughout the weekend. So, well, Max, it was nice to meet you. Kendo, I appreciate you joining. I think you've gone at this point. Vince, man, nice chatting with you as well. Sarah, you know what I'm saying to you. Well, guys, it was nice playing, nice seeing you, nice chatting. Have a great rest of your day if I don't see you, and I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to like the video, and if you haven't already subscribed, that would really help me out. I would greatly appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.